always nice to hear you, man. It's always nice to hear you.
All right.
Spoken like a true musician. Okay. Keep on coming, man.
I was gonna say it was just keep going until somebody does that. Then just keep going.
Yep. And like valid on stopping if you got nothing to say. That's great. I think one thing that you could do is make that a little bit more obvious. Starting and ending with the tonic. Like at the beginning of the solo, kind of having some sort of... And then eventually, if you really want to let somebody know, the last note that you play is a tonic, and there's space there for people to be like, oh, compared to... You're speaking through the period of your sentence. Especially for a jam setting, you want to give people make it obvious, man. Like, we're not saying any words out loud, nobody can read your brain, so the more that you can be like, like, if you end something with that, everybody's gonna be like, oh, he done. Go for it. People will know what's next.
That is my phrasing dictionary.
But that's kind of the stuff that, like that, in learning the tunes, you get more and more of that kind of stuff. Even just that little, there's many a tune that something like that happens in. There's a meme on the internet that like, there's the lick that everybody plays.
Doobie-doobie-dee, boop-bop.
He was beckoned. One of my favorite things about like the 60s, late 50s, early 60s, something that I hear in a lot of the solos is all day, man. Music is culture, right? Music is one of the bullet points that we talk about culture from. And so a lot of jazz in the ways that, in my humble opinion, it's lost itself over the years. All the tunes that used to be important were important at the time because they were popular music. And so if you're pulling a There'll Never Be Another You out of some other random tune, yeah, the other jazz cat in the room will be like, oh, like, I hear you. Nobody else will understand. But if you play like a Billie Eilish tune or, I don't know, a Metallica song or whatever, like, that's as valid. Of course you do. We sometimes like to hold jazz in a certain time period, and there are benefits in understanding chronologically what it was doing at that time and why. And there are archivists who really love to keep that stuff as it was, and that's valid. Also, like if you want somebody to connect with what you're playing, give them something to know. Be real clear about what the melody is. And that can be something as simple as a nursery rhyme or a melody that you know for a fact. Like you play Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, people can be like, what is that? Yeah, that stuff, man, like improvisation versus jazz improvisation. There's all kind of stuff that you can do with those simple melodies by bringing them out and having access to. I remember the first time when I started really getting into improvisation, I was like, yeah, Mary Had a Little Lamb, Row Your Boat. Cool, great. Can I improvise on that? Can I play that song in all 12 keys? You really want to put yourself through your paces? Like, try Happy Birthday in all 12 keys. Sounds easy, sounds simple. We all know the tune. Good luck. Got about a half hour, let's play some tunes.